So it's delivery day, and this is going to be an honest review of Carvana. I did like the car. I did keep the car, but I was really disappointed at the way the car arrived, and you'll see later in the video just the cleanliness and all that. I opted to get the car delivered to a California address because there was a shipping fee for Arizona, which was going to be $680. So I didn't want to waste $680 if I wasn't sure about keeping the car. So I went on the website, I did all of that, paid the money, got my Arizona insurance and so forth. The day before, after driving to California, they said there was an issue with the address and the delivery, and the car would have to be registered to the California address. So I had to pay an additional $700 for the taxes and fees that California does, and get California plates, of course. I was upset because the website should have flagged it, or should have known, hey, we're delivering here, but the home address is here, but it wasn't. It was okay to take the money. It was okay to take the insurance. Now, the girl arrives and she's unloading. She was very nice. She was very friendly. She's unloading the car. She told me that I had 30 minutes to, drive it around and test drive it. So me and my son took off in the car and went over bumps, listening to see if there was any rattling from underneath. The outside of the car wasn't the best. Really, it wasn't the best as far as cleanliness. There was water stains on the windows and the mirrors. Maybe they just kind of hosed it off, but I think when you buy a car, at least, maybe fill up the tank and have it clean. You see here some whatever that is, and you see a lot of pet hair throughout the car, and it gets worse. It definitely does get worse. There was dog drool and nose snot on the windows, but a lot of hair and a lot of dust. And these mats are not Dodge Caravan mats. They're just cheap little mats, which I ended up throwing out. Again, the seat is dirty. The car was very dirty, and it really needed a detail. And I did complain, and they said that after my 7 days, so only if I decided to keep the dirty car, would they send me $100 check to go and get it detailed. I haven't received it yet, but we'll see. I will do a part 2, but you see all this drips, whatever it is, all the hair, the dust. I don't know what's in the car. Was filthy. My son and I went to the car wash, tried to wash it up. I eventually paid out $120 some to get it detailed and cleaned out. But you see all these different nicks, and some of them have covered up. You see, some of them they've touched up, and some of them they haven't. And on the website it said 2 imperfections. One was the seat, which they said was worn or faded. It was actually ripped, and they just had a tape over it. Again, another nick right there in the paint that they didn't touch up. You could see a lot of the touch-ups. Not a big deal. I'm going to get a touch-up and go over with it myself, because I did want a minivan. Right here, these are chips in the windshield. And there's 3 there, and then 2 more on the driver's side. Another imperfection. My experience with Carvana, I can't really say was good or bad at the moment. I'm still waiting on that $100 check to get it detailed again. But as far as the cleanliness and these little touch-ups that you can see, I was kind of disappointed, and it arrived half a tank. They gave me the Carvana folder, and it only had 1 piece of paper in it. So I never received a Carfax. I never received any paperwork or anything like that. So that was a little disappointing, additional fees and just the threat of maybe not receiving my car on time, the car coming dirty. There was half a tank, and then Carvana saying, yeah, we'll send you $100 after the 7 days. So that I'm not an animal person. I have allergies. So it just was very upsetting. So those are probably the 3 downfalls from this transaction with Carvana. But I do like my car so far, and I'm under the 100-day warranty. And I did receive the check for $100 to detail it.